from downtown Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Good look that time, but off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Batum. To Kemba Walker. To Nick Batum. Has a look. Pulled in by Brogdon. To Adetokunbo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 2. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo, deep left corner. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. And the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Walker with the basketball. Now down 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Five seconds to shoot. Walker.
To number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Kemba Walker is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Hits all 3 free throws. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 3. To Lopez. Short jumper misses.
The game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Sizing up the defense. Bledsoe to Brogdon. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Giannis shoots. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Walker into the front court. Down by 1. Screen coming. Walker.
Screen, come. Cutter, good tag.
To Batum. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Hornets have the basketball. Walker. Jumper's good.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Antetokounmpo. To Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Charlotte with the basketball. To Walker. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bledsoe to Brogdon. Cody Zeller swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Down to 5 on the 24. Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Fires the three. Bucks have the rebound. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. One quarter in the books, and Jay, naturally, both coaches wanted to get more stops, but boy, was that fun to watch.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
It's like practice.
So he hits the first, misses the second. DJ Wilson tips it. You've got to get that one to go. Hill into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Oh, he missed a short one there. Screen coming. take down the board. Giannis with it up top. A one-point game with a minute gone by in this second quarter. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
For the Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first.
For the Milwaukee Bucks.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. A big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Fundamental shot right there.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Giannis for 2. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Nick Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. For 3. Lopez there to get the rebound. Hill across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Giannis for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 15, Kemba Walker. Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 77, Ersan Ilyasova.
Brook Lopez with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Bucks basketball. Brogdon to Hill. Surveys the floor. Probing the defense. Hill. Here's Lopez. Down low. Shot from in close. No good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Hill into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. With the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Batum. Nikola Batum. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Brogdon. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Missed a wide-open look. 19-footer at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Bucks in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Bucks have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Charlotte Hornets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten in the double digits yet. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Hornets are having problems defending the three in this matchup. You can guarantee the coaching staff is touching on that in the locker room.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Hornets right now in possession. Walker gets it in the left corner. To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
First one, counted. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Walker with the basketball. His guy's down 3. Here comes the screen. Walker to Nick Batum. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. The Bucks clear the rebound. Bledsoe with it up top. Up by 3. Antetokounmpo. Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Batum. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys now trailing by a point. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Walker. 4-3. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. And Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Walker to Nick Batum. The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead is 2. To George Hill. Down the lane. The shot won't fall. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Bledsoe. Great feed. Brook Lopez. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
Walker to Miles Bridges. To Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. Bledsoe with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. To Brogdon. From the painted area, won't go down. Walker with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Charlotte basketball. Here comes the screen. Walker. Miles Bridges. Gets a look. Can't hit. And a nice finish at the rim. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Bucks with the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Hornets have the basketball. Walker to Batum. Here comes the screen. Walker buries it on the catch and shoot.
You see, a good catch and shoot play always starts with the eyes. A single look here, a single look there can throw off the defense entirely, opening up the entire perimeter for your teammates to do their thing. Great vision on that play.
To Lopez. Brook Lopez. 3 for 6 now.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Walker into the front court. His guys down by 9. Screen coming. Batum. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Miles Bridges. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Middleton. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Curling inside to Nick Batum. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Brogdon to Bledsoe. From long range. Ersan Ilyasova is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 77% at the line. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all three at the line. Into the front court, it's Walker. 14-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Ed, here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Charlotte with the basketball. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Giannis with it up top. Up a dozen. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Shot won't go. To Batum. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 4 out of 10.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Great pass to set it up. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Nick Batum. Has a look. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Middleton. To Batum. Nicola Batum. Looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a timeout for the Hornets coach. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
And best of all, there for me, you can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Walker calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Milwaukee with the basketball. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
is Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put one in the win column with a solid performance. And what more could you say about their excellent field goal percentage? These guys couldn't miss even if they tried. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Hornets put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Charlotte Hornets relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Hornets suffered a discrepancy in their rebounding, and in turn, it resulted in a loss. Rebounds are certainly not a glamorous stat, but wins are. And without competitive rebounding, you're not going to get wins.
Player of the game.
Eric Bledsoe gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.